What would you do if cops threatened to arrest you for filming? In this courthouse audit, an independent journalist stands his ground, refusing to back down while deputies push obstruction charges. He knows his rights, calls out weak policies, and demands accountability. This video exposes the thin blue line protecting officers instead of citizens and shows what happens when you refuse to be intimidated. This video is only for educational purpose, and video clip is taken by Long Island Audit.
What do you mean? Who are you?
I'm Courthouse Security.
Courthouse Security, your name and badge number and department?
Morgan, badge number 18, Pittsburgh County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, Deputy Morgan? Yeah, why wouldn't I be able to record? Is there a statute, a law against recording?
There is a sign.
Yeah, signs really don't concern me. Anybody can make a sign. I could make a sign and put it on my chest and walk around saying I can record anywhere I want. You know, that wouldn't trump the law, would it? Right? You
Just an ask from the commissioner so you get permission before you film on the courthouse grounds.
Yeah, so while I respect them trying to say that I need to ask, but I really don't respect it. But I don't listen to policy. I follow the law, sir, and you are law enforcement, and you're not policy enforcement, or you don't work at the behest of the commissioners. Commissioners can't just make law by stating something, right? Just saying that, can't wear a hat inside of the building, or certain people of certain colors, or, it's a slippery slope, right? So let's be careful about enforcing policies when you're law enforcement. Just take some pictures and video here. That's all.
Okay, what for?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm just working on a story here for the county.
Okay. All right, you have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
The encounter begins with a simple command: "You can't film here." But when asked to cite a law, the response shifts to signs and internal policy. The cameraman draws a clear line between policy and law, questioning whether law enforcement should enforce rules without legal authority. This leaves a critical question for viewers. Should policies override constitutional rights, or does only the law set limits in public spaces?
Judge Stephen Taylor over here. Let's get some different brochures here. I'm okay, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay. Are you recording something?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, you can't do that.
What'd you say?
You're not allowed to record without getting permission.
Why would that be?
I don't know, there's signs on the front doors.
Oh, no, I don't need any permission to record, ma'am.
Okay.
How's it going, sir? Hey, did you see the sign up front? There's no filming in this building.
Who are you, sir?
I'm Deputy Fur,
Deputy Fur?
Pittsburgh County Sheriff's Office.
With what sheriff's office? Excuse me.
Pittsburgh County.
Pittsburgh County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, there's a sign up there. Did you call the number?
No, I didn't call the number. I saw the sign. Yeah, I did see the sign when I walked in. There's no statute associated with that sign or any sort of...
It's like a courthouse law, or not law, rule or something.
A courthouse rule?
Yeah.
Do you have a rule? Do you have an order?
Huh? Say again?
Is it a rule or just a...
It's a rule for the courthouse. The judges put it in place, so... it's not illegal, but they prefer you to call. Are you
Okay.
press?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Independent? You have a press ID?
No, I don't identify myself to law enforcement unless I've broken the law. It's just what I do. It's my policy.
Okay,
my company's
do you
policy.
have an identification ID?
A driver's license?
Yes.
No, I do. I'm not going to surrender it to you at this time, only because I have a Fourth Amendment right not to, and
The encounter starts politely, but shifts into a question of authority. Recording is challenged based on signs and courthouse rules, not law. Officials admit it isn't illegal, only preferred. The journalist pushes back, asserting constitutional rights and declining to provide ID. Deputies remain calm, and the situation stays verbal. If an action isn't illegal, should compliance still be expected? And who decides where authority truly ends?
My choice not to.
That is your right.
Yeah, I just don't want to
You have
identify.
a name or something?
Yo, my name is Sean.
Sean? You have a last name?
Just Sean. It's just Sean, yeah.
Just Sean? Okay. You know, it's not that you're doing anything illegal. Times these days, I'm sure you've seen the news. People get a little weird with people filming around here due to, you know, the terrorists.
Oh, and that's why I told you my name's Sean. You know, I'm an independent journalist, and you know, there's a bunch of cameras that are taking my picture all over this building, so you guys know what I look like.
That's for security reasons.
Yeah, exactly. And I haven't said anything. You know, I'm not saying that you can't take my picture, but you know, if you guys are taking my picture, you guys have everything that I've been doing in this building. There's cameras all over the building, so you know I'm not doing anything, you know, nefarious other than taking pictures and video. And I explained to you exactly why I'm taking the pictures and video. I'm an independent journalist. My name's Sean, and I'm working on a story on the Pittsburgh County here.
Okay. May I ask what the story's for?
I can't divulge the story only because it might compromise my story. It's an investigative report against investigative journalism.
Investigative journalism?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's like against the courthouse itself?
Just the county in general.
Just the county?
The county in general.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
All right. Do you like you doing it yourself? Or?
Yeah, independent. I own my own company. That's correct.
Oh, that's awesome. You do well?
Yeah. Very blessed, very fortunate.
Okay. Is it, like, what outlets do you post it? Like YouTube or something like that?
Yeah.
The exchange shifts from suspicion to explanation. Sean declines full identification but explains his purpose clearly as an independent journalist. Deputies cite security concerns, referencing terrorism and surveillance cameras, while Sean argues transparency works both ways. The tone remains calm, even respectful, as officers acknowledge he isn't doing anything illegal. Does heightened security justify increased scrutiny, or should lawful activity remain unquestioned, even in sensitive public spaces?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Sean?
Yes, sir.
Can you come here and talk to me for a minute?
Yeah, no problem. What's going on?
Our higher powers asked us to have you stop recording. If you do not stop recording, we're going to have to charge you with obstruction and then take
Obstruction of what?
obstruction of justice, since we're asking you to stop recording.
Can I speak to a supervisor?
Yeah, I can get that arranged, man.
Yeah, I would like to speak to the supervisor because I think you guys would be making a big mistake. I was ready to actually leave. I just have to do my open records request and get out of here. So, you know, now being told that I will be charged with obstruction of justice for exercising a constitutional right, it just doesn't seem like. I told you who I was. I'm a journalist.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, but I don't take too kindly to being threatened with arrest, my freedom taken from me, right? So if I could speak to a supervisor, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, we're getting in contact with one right now.
Because, like I told you, I already went through excuse me, ma'am. I already went through the entire building, and I'm here at the county clerk to do an open records request, as is my right for public information. So trespassing me from the building or obstruction of justice, that would be violating that right, deputy. And you might get it. And listen, we had a great conversation upstairs.
The situation escalates when Sean is threatened with obstruction charges for refusing to stop recording. He calmly questions the basis of the charge, requests a supervisor, and explains he was preparing to leave after submitting an open records request. Deputies acknowledge his intent to de-escalate, yet the threat of arrest changes the tone. Can exercising a constitutional right ever justify an obstruction charge, or does authority overstep in moments like this?
Hey.
If you're done recording and you were just about to leave anyways, that's fine. The sheriff said it'd be a while before he come talk to you. Said it'd be about an hour, but I could take down your number and he can give you a call when he's free.
You don't have any supervisors besides the sheriff?
I do, yes, but he's at the top. He said he would like to speak with you if anybody.
Yeah, so I was going to record and grab my open records request, as is my right for public records and documents. There is no law. I'm just letting you know. I don't know if you want to call your sheriff one more time. Obstruction of justice, that doesn't apply here. And as much as I don't want to take the ride with you guys, this sounds like something I'm probably going to have to take the ride with, because at the end of the day, you're violating my rights. You're violating my rights. I'm not doing anything. I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm not breaking any laws. Obstruction of what justice? What am I doing? I've been polite with both of you. I haven't done anything wrong. Huh? I gotta have to do my open records request, and then I was going to be on my way.
Okay,
But I want to speak
hang out
to
with you until you finish?
you. Can that is your listen? I can't tell you where you can and cannot go. The same way I want you to respect my rights, I respect that you can. If you want to waste resources on a man with a camera that's not a danger to anybody, that's your department's decision. But as far as arresting someone for peacefully exercising their rights, that would be a big mistake by your department. And I'm telling you, I don't want you to do. I don't want to have to go through this, go to civil court. It's not what I came here to do. I came here to spread education on our rights, and I came here to exercise my rights. And you took an oath, both of you did, to uphold my rights and to uphold the United States Constitution. That's why I'm a little confused here. So your sheriff should really understand what he's trying to get you guys to do. Because following orders is one thing, right? Because you could say all the Nazis in Germany following orders, right? It comes to a point where, your following orders is not good enough. Guys got to do better than that, So I have a right to speak to a supervisor. I would like to speak to a supervisor. I don't need to speak to the sheriff of the entire county. I would like to speak to a supervisor. I'm sure it's your policy and procedure, sir, to get a supervisor here when a member of the public is requesting it. Because I want to clarify exactly obstruction of justice for what. I'm not familiar with the state statute, but I can guarantee you it does not apply here for a man peacefully. I'm not disturbing any business. Taking someone's freedom away from them is a serious thing. And you guys are entrusted with that authority, and it shouldn't be abused at all. This is ridiculous. And I'm just asking the supervisor to clarify, because I don't want to, if you guys arrest me right now it's on you two and whoever else supervisor. But I want to get that supervisor on camera saying, you will be arrested. All I need to have standing in court, to take this to court, is you will be arrested if you don't stop recording. And then I will leave the building, and there will be consequences. I guarantee you that. There will be consequences for everybody involved that tried.
The exchange intensifies as Sean is repeatedly warned about obstruction, despite remaining calm and lawful. He insists on completing an open records request and demands a supervisor, questioning how peaceful recording could justify arrest. Deputies defer to the sheriff, while Sean emphasizes constitutional rights and accountability. When orders conflict with rights, should officers follow commands or the Constitution they swore to uphold?
To violate my rights here. It is illegal to willfully delay or obstruct any public officer in the discharge or attempt of discharge of his duties.
6 said the same thing, and that's it. It's not doing anything wrong. He's going to call it. Okay.
6 is the supervisor, correct?
Yeah, he's the sergeant.
Sergeant,
Yeah,
correct.
they come from.
Yeah, I just, you guys have treated me, you guys have treated me with respect. I've treated you with respect in turn. It's not personal towards you guys. I would hate to see you guys make a mistake, because your name goes on the lawsuit, sir, and you lose qualified immunity and all that. You seem like a good guy. You seem like a good guy, sir. I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to lose my freedom. I want us to all leave here happy, and we're free, America, freedom, right? That's it. No one's breaking the law. I'm not breaking any laws. That's not my goal here.
I'll still be able to get the information.
I promised you I will give you that information. You could check it out for sure. And then once you check it out, I promise you'll be like, oh, it's a really good thing that we did not do that.
I know.
Once you check it out, you'll be like, oh man, good thing we didn't do that. So I'm just reading for my viewers the obstruction. It is legal to willfully delay or obstruct any public officer in the discharge or attempted discharge of any of her duties. A person does not have to use physical force to be guilty of obstructing an officer. Words alone may be enough to support construction. But again, your duties is to uphold the United States Constitution. That's your number one duty, not to tell me to stop exercising a constitutionally protected activity, right? While we're waiting, I'm just going to do my public records request.
The conversation clarifies the law, Obstruction can include words, not just physical acts. Sean remains calm, respectful, and insists he isn't violating any law, only exercising constitutional rights and completing a public records request. He warns officers about potential consequences while emphasizing accountability and respect. When statutes seem to conflict with constitutional rights, how should law enforcement balance following the law versus protecting citizens' freedoms?
So,
Yes, sir.
that's up to 6. You get me?
Okay.
Just do what, open areas, public areas.
For sure.
Like, so the courtrooms, they're no good.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Exactly.
I'm sure you do that.
Yeah, no, I don't go inside courtrooms because
Yeah,
courtrooms are controlled by judges. They have a whole bunch of power, and I'm not dealing with a judge.
I got you.
So, unfortunately, I can't. I can't go up against a judge, as you know. So, yeah, that's not my own.
You're good to go.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna do my open records request, and then I'm getting out of here anyway. And before I leave, I'll give you that information. I promise you.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I'm trying to do an open records request for the county.
Okay.
Usually there's a form or something. I was told you guys don't have any forms, open records request forms.
For what office?
It would be, and I guess it would be HR because I need the first, last name, and title and salary of all county employees.
I can give you the first name, the last name, and the salary because that's all our report has.
That's fine. I don't really need the title. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, it's 25 cents a page.
Okay, could you just email it to me? That'll be easier.
I can print it for you right now if you will wait a minute.
I'd rather just email.
Then I need you to give me a written request.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay?
Yeah. Do you have a request form?
No, I do not
you
have a
do-
request form. Most of them come in letter form.
Okay, so if you
Yeah.
can give me a blank piece of paper, I'll write it there.
Okay?
Thank you.
And I will need payment.
For emailing it?
It is 25 cents a page for any document.
That's because you would have to print it but
is.
emailing that's not
Open.
part of the statute.
Yes, it is. On the county clerk records, it is.
And you don't have to pay for public records as long as it's not costing you anything. It's the emailing, it's not costing you anything, ma'am.
You need to read the statutes concerning county clerk records.
Yeah, 25% for copies, printed copies, correct,
No,
ma'am?
our records, there is even a statute concerning our digital records.
And those cost 25 cents.
Yes, up to, I believe, I would have to get the number.
Are you governed by state statute or county statute?
State statute.
Yeah, so I've been all over Oklahoma and
let
no
me
one's
get
ever
the
told me
state
that.
statute for that.
Sure, thank you. I have it here as well, ma'am.
I stand corrected, that's the land records only section.
Yes, I have it here as well, just in case.
Well, I don't have a problem saying that.
Sean navigates the public records process professionally, requesting employee names and salaries. A staff member explains fees for printed copies, citing statutes, while Sean clarifies that emailing should be free under state law. The exchange remains polite and procedural, highlighting the tension between bureaucracy and citizens' rights. Should public offices strictly enforce traditional procedures or adapt to ensure access to information without unnecessary barriers?
Of course, neither do I.
If you'll write that
Sure, I
down,
will.
your request
I will write down the request.
and your email address,
Yes.
and you will have it before you get probably out the door.
Thank you. I appreciate it, ma'am. I'm going to fill this out over here. Thank you.
How's myself doing today?
It's a better day than it has been this week.
So that's the request, that's my name, and that's my email address.
Are any of these capitals
No, just...
all lowercase?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to make sure I got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, I
You
will
just
have
email
it to
there.
you
Thank you.
shortly.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm good. You could... Come on, I can tell you exactly. So, as you probably know, I am a First Amendment auditor, and my channel is actually Long Island Audit.
Long Island.
Long Island Audit. You can search it up on... I am from Long Island, that's correct. Yeah, so my channel is Long Island Audit. We have, and this is exactly why I didn't, you treated me with respect, and I like to treat people with respect, and this is exactly why I didn't really want to, I was going to go to jail today if I had to. because that's my job, right?
My biggest thing was that
That's my
100%
job.
Try not to take the jail.
Yeah.
Did I do anything wrong?
Exactly. So I'm glad that worked out. I'm super happy it worked out that I didn't have to go to jail, but I was ready to go to jail if I needed to because I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. I know my rights. And, you know, most people when they get arrested, they don't have 375,000 people behind their back, right? So I do, and I'm fortunate enough, and that's why I fight for people who get unlawfully arrested as well as I fight for myself. So that's basically it. You know, didn't really want to escalate the situation here. I did the public records request, and now I'm on my way. See, there was nothing.
She get you hooked up on that though?
Yeah, she took care of me. Yeah, she took care of me. But anyway, I'm gonna be getting out of here. Thank you, sir. It was really nice meeting you.
No problem.
You
You
stay
too,
safe
Sean.
out there. Thank you so much.
The situation resolves peacefully after Sean submits his public records request. Despite earlier threats of arrest, the deputies respect his rights and no escalation occurs. Sean highlights the tension between enforcing orders and honoring constitutional obligations, noting that officers who follow the law may face internal punishment. Should law enforcement loyalty prioritize citizens' rights over internal culture, or is the thin blue line compromising justice?